racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
So you with it?
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake.
They went right by the beat.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He's taken down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Murray. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way. And it's much more successful as well.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Between 3 niggas.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And the Cardinal first down.
He put it in between 3 niggas. Come on, man. Come here. This motherfucker on top of shit. Oh, come here. Come here.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line. From the gun, it's Drake. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 36, Murray.
Give me that bit. Oh, come on, that was big.
Interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Come on, man, don't do it like that.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
On 4th down, here's Zane Gonzalez for the Cardinal field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And this carries into the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
Their own 25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now left side on the swing pass. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. So in the Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He was brought down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
Put a follow-up there. Still big numbers.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen, he's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side.
Oh.
3-0 after 1 on EA
Brian.
Sports.
Cardinals 3, Bills nothing.
Oh, you can follow whoever you want to follow, player. I don't got no one designated receiver. He follow, let him follow D. Nigga, we got John Brown, nigga, Beasley, Knox.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Again, they'll throw with Allen.
Follow him, nigga.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Allen on on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills have taken the lead. Great corner.
All the niggas trying to follow.
Able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're
So the
moving
key
to the
bit
middle
is
of
to
the
get
field,
there.
and you're breaking away to that corner.
35.
But that was well executed.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
He put up lead there.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
At the 28-yard line.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Running from the shotgun with Drake. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
3rd down.
He said Ben ain't mic'd up. Yeah, I am. He in my party.
Close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, here's
Don't worry about what he talking about.
kick it away.
I really what you got to say.
Andre Roberts is deep for Buffalo. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Ran up on him.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Their own 18-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Oh, don't do it,
to
baby.
start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Allen. He
come on.
Intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it.
What the fuck? That nigga just ran in front of
the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. in good position, 1st and 10. Murray a give. This is Drake. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Murray going to throw.
Oh, give me that.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Might get somebody on linebacker they can play with.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
Struggles
to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
They ain't even blocking the front, man.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back. Check 48 the mic. I'm coming for you, son.
On 2nd and 9, Allen toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
The bit was in the zone, but he kept
okay,
third down here.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Nah, but them niggas, they ain't even peeking up the front, man.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. He is into the end zone. Touchdown. Dawson Knox, the touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
I'm trying to tell you, that nigga got to put up lead to
explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find it again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan.
They got more weapon than that.
And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
Come here, big.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Matt Milano gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Big play like that, we might be able to get this thing back, man.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Now Drake. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Murray with a 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Andy Lee now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
We can hear that sharp shit, nigga. Nigga thought he had a 3rd down. Sure.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Here now, Roberts. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
All right, let's go to work. Let's go to work, nigga.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Nigga. Nigga, we had power, nigga.
Stephon Diggs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Lady boy, I tried to tell you, boy. We do number.
And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Bills 21.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
St. Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Now this will make it into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Experience and Nick work. Boy, trying to cut the game up on me.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Short throw hauled in by Croft, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve.
Then
It's
we
built
probably
like
got a
this
pin
guy.
pass
Big
right
target,
now.
guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
He's on. He's on.
To the air, Allen. It's complete to Brown.
Jeff
right
Brown.
side. And it goes out right around the 39. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. Third down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on. 5 wide. Watch the twist.
Allen going to throw. Flush to his right. Allen hit. He lost the football.
Get the fuck out
and
of
this
here,
is
man.
recovered by the Cardinals. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a
Take-
sack, put him on the
take
ground.
more bold plays,
But when you
you
can
really.
also knock the ball free
I
while
thought I'd
doing
throw that
so,
motherfucker way back.
there's the bonus for you
Nah,
as a
I
defender.
can beat this nigga to the cone. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Quentin Jefferson coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz. And
Man,
even
come
though people
on,
think
man,
that the
this
screen
bullshit, man.
operates against the blitz. If you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen,
They gonna read the whole
that
my
allows
man.
the blitzers to get there.
But it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Running, it's Drake.
Oh,
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Who's a tad bit of do coach's suggestion?
They're going for it. It's Murray. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bills are going to get the football back.
Who's say you need to start doing coach's suggestion?
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
The nigga who probably right now some of my plays. Shit, man. I know what the nigga doing.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Yeah, right now, some of my plays, man.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley.
You Beasley.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you're throwing so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And again, it's Allen. And that's caught by Beasley.
That's good.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Allen to Beasley, first down, Buffalo.
So I use Beasley for my tough yardage. You know what I'm saying? He get a shot.
Allen now on first down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Yeah, jump right.
Complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown.
That'll do you.
And the Bills will extend their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them
that big game.
at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
We've been doing
This
this
time he
21 minutes
finishes
for
off
this.
the big play in the end zone.
That nigga
Extra point right down the middle, and they open the lead up now to 25. After the
Yeah,
touchdown
nigga took up
pass
on me
to
3
kick it
minutes. I
away.
told him he only had to put up 35. He ain't want to believe me.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone now to go.
Yeah, man, how many points you thought you had to put up when you came here the other day?
At their own 18-yard line.
I'm just asking
Ready
you.
to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal
Just asking you in
offense.
general, how many
And
points
on
you
the
thought you
last
had to put up?
drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he
Trying to
preaches
run
all the
slide,
time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he
Maybe
likes
dial it
touchdowns,
up, man.
not
Dial
field
it up
goals.
on you.
Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you
Bruce
got to be
said
ready to
Ted
go. And the
Bruce said
team,
Ted
of course,
Benton
loves to see
get
points
back
on the
in the
board.
column.
So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
I really like that, man.
Is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Got quiet on me. Mike.
Bound to lose one. Fopo's the Mike. Mike's Fopo.
Now Murray throwing on second down. Finds the open target, Arnold. And he'll get this up to the
Something told me he
34-yard
couldn't cut,
line.
bro. You're not deep.
16 yards, a first down.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Danny. 44. Check. Let's go, baby. They turn up.
On the toss, Drake going left.
No, sir.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night
Got me down
continues.
some play.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
All that trigger shit might work with me. Work me, play. You gotta bring your whole head when you play me.
Keep it up, guys. 58.
Shotgun now from Murray. Oh, hit as he throws there.
That blitz on that
Incomplete.
nigga.
Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and it'll bring up third down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
The Cardinals on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
That right.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. From the gun, Murray.
Ooh. Oh, pick that off.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Right back to Fitzgerald, this time complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Keep focusing on that.
The Cardinals on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As if
At
you
this
got to
point in the
think
game,
they
they
got
got to
rid of
continue to try
they
anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Uh-oh, they will be down and empty. Right for the screen. That's what they want to do.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now Murray's got to have this one. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bills are going to get the football back. That's another mistake there on the drop pass.
Spread them out again, nigga. Hey, we ain't doing too
like this all game.
It's not
Spread them out
figure
again.
out
I know
why
niggas so
they're
tired of these
down by that
5 wide.
deficit.
I know you.
They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
You say you waiting on it. Nigga, I be laying your ass up all day.
But I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Cardinals 11.
Gotta go get my 30.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
So they'll get another shot on
offense
following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
5 wide, this nigga again, man.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that pick 6 a moment ago doesn't change things too much. They still seem pretty comfortable with a 3-possession 4th quarter lead. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
He dropped the whole team.
There gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam.
Oh, walk the line, baby.
They'll find Diggs once more on the completion.
Walk the line,
A well-executed 22-yard gain. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me.
Oh, I thought he was
intercepted for the third time. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
At their own 30.
They're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks,
I like drives. Team that has this defense.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Forced out to Allen. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And slings one that's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
The Bills on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Allen now looks to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
We don't even know what that means.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
So I might need to take out right here. You know what I'm saying?
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Operating from the gun, Allen, and he's able to find Diggs. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st.
1-yard line.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So Allen's going to look to throw. And Beasley with it over the middle.
Beasley.
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. A good position to be in here. 2nd and inches. Allen to throw once more. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 11.
I figured I said anything perfect. Perfect.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well. And they pick up big yardage.
On 1st down, Allen. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Jalen Thompson picks it.
On the page.
He's at the 40, 20, 10, And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
I'm late on the pad.
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does.
Be a
read
juggernaut.
like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Do you want to play or something?
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Murray going to throw. And he'll get in for the 2 points, as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9.
Cardinals 19.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick.
Man, I've been bullshit. I'm trying all new plays they never ran before.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team.
The game was over 21, 28 to 3.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
For Stephon Diggs, incomplete.
Oh, you got to run cover
Brings
2.
up 2nd and
I've been
10.
nosing that.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
So I'm telling y'all got one problem.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
You want me to do what I've been doing, I can just go that easy.
Back to throw. Allen.
See, I could have been doing what I've been doing.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
I told you, nigga, you gonna lead hit to put up 35. That's what we do. That might happen. We've been checking back my leg
on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Man, get the fuck.
This one incomplete.
That bullshit.
So they went for the 2, they don't get it.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
To kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Yeah, man, keep your head up, man. You know,
Tonight's
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. They've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points,
yeah, 86 total offense.
Hurt you.
Yeah, 86 yard total offense. Josh Allen, man. D, 10 kids for 193. Knox, 5 kids, 88. Beasley, 3 for 22. John Brown, 3 for... Man, is that bad, boy? I told we paid the ball right. What a defense was. Linebacker dropped the interception. Total domination. Good game, Benny.